From a wild truck chase in South Florida to a suspect fleeing in a stolen vehicle even while under gunpoint, and a dramatic pursuit of a robbery suspect stealing $5,000 worth of goods from Home Depot, these are just a few of the unbelievable police dash cam moments you wouldn't believe if they weren't filmed. Tulsa police have released new dash cam footage capturing a shocking moment: an officer texting while driving just seconds before being involved in a crash.
Call 911. If you wish to cancel the call, please hold the phone button. A 911 assist call is being placed. Sync will speak first to the 911 operator before opening the line. Please wait.
Fortunately, neither the officer nor the other driver sustained injuries after the crash. According to police, the other driver was at fault, having crossed the median and collided with the patrol car. Police were searching for 3 men who attempted to steal approximately $5,000 worth of merchandise from Home Depot on Wednesday afternoon. The incident occurred around 3:45 p.m. in the back parking lot of the Home Depot. 5 men loaded 2 cars with stolen goods when they were interrupted by Home Depot employees. The employees immediately called police upon noticing the theft. Suspects then began fleeing, and the officers were already there, and the pursuit ensued.
2010, we got 2 pursuits going on. I'm chasing one northbound down Big Memorial. I'm on foot and I got 2 vehicles running. One I'm chasing, Henry Victor X-Ray 4968. Pulled in behind Sam. Played for myself and a weather out too.
Just as the suspects exited the parking lot, one of their getaway vehicles lost a tire, causing the vehicle to become immobile. Forced to abandon the car, the suspects fled on foot. Officers quickly pursued them through the area, continuing the chase.
Suspects are going to be up there in northbound on 45, coming up from Hinesview.
Henry Victor X-Ray 49.
2013, got 2 bullets. Behind the vehicle, here's the mail.
The chase ended with Darrell Lee, 20, and Devonna Lee, 17, arrested after a brief foot pursuit. They were charged with felony theft, and Darrell also faces felony evading arrest. The third suspect's car was later found abandoned near a construction site, but the remaining thieves, including the driver, are still at large. The stolen merchandise was returned to Home Depot. In South Florida, on Tuesday night, a suspect driving a stolen flatbed tow truck carrying a forklift led authorities on a chaotic chase. According to Doral police, the truck was stolen near Northwest 83rd Avenue and 27th Street. When officers attempted a traffic stop, the suspect escalated the situation by rear-ending a patrol car before fleeing onto the Palmetto Expressway heading southbound. What followed was a pursuit that would test the officers' resolve against a suspect determined to evade capture. The suspect maneuvered recklessly, weaving in and out of lanes on the Palmetto Expressway and coming alarmingly close to colliding with other vehicles multiple times. His actions demonstrated a complete disregard for the safety of other drivers on the road, intensifying the danger of the already chaotic pursuit.
Getting up on
In a shocking display of recklessness, the suspect drove over a median, knocked down a palm tree, and continued into oncoming traffic. The chase reached its conclusion under the overpass, where the flatbed finally came to a stop. The suspect, visibly upset, was taken into custody without further incident, according to Deputy Sanchez.
Okay, we'll be trying to make contact with that male. Somebody just got back in the car. How you doing, sir? Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Hey!
On October 6th, Cabot officers received an alert about a maroon Chevy Tahoe that had previously evaded them during a pursuit on September 30th. Despite their efforts at the time, the suspect managed to escape. Later that evening, a vehicle matching the description was spotted at a gas station. When a trooper approached the driver, the suspect suddenly accelerated and fled the scene, initiating yet another pursuit.
You're trying to pass the state's primary, Cabot, out of 13. Passing exit 1.
430 south.
Passing exit 4, coming up to exit 1, still southbound 430.
Keep in mind 430 south of 30 is shut down.
Alright, just up in base.
The suspect sped southbound from the exit 16 southbound on-ramp, reaching speeds in excess of 115 miles per hour. Driving recklessly and with no regard for public safety, the suspect narrowly avoided colliding with the rear of another southbound vehicle.
Alright, just made a right turn on to like Highway 5, Fort Stagecoach.
Right turn on Highway 5.
South on 5, passing Flint Ridge.
South on Highway 5.
Remember, there's a good felony takedown on Rush vehicle. And prison valve that them in it.
There are no phones connected. Connected phone will try again.
Alright, Jack, Stagecoach Road, quick pursuit.
When the suspect's vehicle was finally brought to a stop, the driver immediately exited and attempted to flee on foot. The suspect was identified as Mallory Lawson, who had an active felony warrant out of Lone Oak County and a suspended driver's license. After being apprehended, officers discovered suspected marijuana in Lawson's pants pocket. Lawson was transported to the Cabot Police Department and now faces a lengthy list of charges, including aggravated assault, fleeing reckless driving, furnishing prohibited articles, leaving the scene of an accident, fictitious tags, driving while license suspended, and speeding. On February 4th, 2024, Trooper Thomas Evans was working hard to catch up to an active pursuit involving a suspect driving a stolen car and fleeing with stolen merchandise. Despite his efforts, things didn't go exactly as planned.
Trying to fix your shit, take the exit on me. Stand by.
10-4.
10-4, took 275.
Units directed 275. Southbound, state police in pursuit of a blue Nissan Altima in Dashcam. Challenge.
Left on College.
Left on College. Okay. She's going to be a blue Nissan.
Stand by, got the concrete wall, especially right south.
Right down hit concrete wall.
She went off the road, I'm catching back up over top of the College overpass.
10-4.
I'm coming down the surface road and she jumped back on and tried to get down all the way right here.
Is in pursuit with a blue Nissan Altima 55 southbound.
I'm out of it.
As Trooper Evans approached an exit in pursuit, he was traveling at such high speeds that he was unable to slow down in time. Losing control, his patrol car crashed off the roadway. Fortunately, other units continued the chase, and the suspects were eventually stopped and arrested. All 3 occupants of the stolen vehicle were taken into custody. Officers responded to the 1600 block of Carl Court after receiving a report of a semi hitting a building and fleeing the scene. The driver, later identified as 42-year-old Gregory Ivory, was also believed to have brandished a handgun. When officers attempted to initiate a traffic stop at Carl and East Dublin Granville roads, Ivory failed to pull over and continued driving down Carl Road.
We are northbound Carl. He's got sparks and damage. I can't see the plate.
Section of 10 miles. 27, 184, foot on the left.
That radio, he's refusing to stop. He's going over the roundabout, northbound Carl. And looks like his truck's on fire. He just broke his gas line. And you'll see the trail of fire northbound Cleveland Avenue. I'm sorry, northbound Carl.
The truck was clearly damaged, with a visible fire trail left behind as Ivory fled, making the pursuit even more dangerous for both officers and other drivers on the road. The combination of the vehicle's condition and the fire risk added urgency to the situation.
All right, standby radio. We're westbound Schrock. He's trying to hit a cruiser. He just fived the cruiser. 9011. Get a squad to 9011, Carl and Schrock. All right, hold on. Okay, we're still westbound. Stand by. He's going to ram you if you try to go by him. All right, he's stopping on the bridge. He's probably going to try to back up on us. Let Worthington know.
And this pursuit has got to be one of the wildest you've seen in a while. I want to hear your thoughts on this chase and the suspect behind the wheel. Drop your comments below.
Whoever's in R10 is the 1 car, 184 is the 2 car, and myself, the 9061 is the 4 car. Stay westbound, just past railroad track before we feel like it's get an address. Speeds of 30. Taking out the railroad position this point. If we can get another car that's on the pursuit, you go. Jack, we're coming up to East North Railway. He just flied the car. He slowed down, he stopped right at the intersection. We got a medic started behind him.
The truck driver didn't stop there. He crashed into another vehicle, then slammed into a building. But it didn't end with the crash. The suspect tried to flee on foot, but deputies quickly caught up, using a taser to bring him down. He was arrested shortly after and taken into custody. Now, I'll leave it up to you. What kind of punishment do you think this suspect deserves for all the damage and chaos caused? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. On May 6th, 2021, Volusia County deputies were alerted to a pursuit involving a stolen Cocoa Police Department vehicle traveling north on I-95. As the vehicle entered Volusia County and Oak Hill, deputies quickly set up stop sticks along the highway to end the pursuit.
Guys, give me your speed. We're about 105, 110, trying to catch up. They're still a little ways away. It's pretty good traffic. Still south of that there one's got it, if you want to call it.
The officer executed a pit maneuver, sending the suspect into the trees. Despite helicopter assistance, the suspect evaded capture briefly, but deputies formed a group to search the area.
Watch him! Draw to me!
Y'all do not walk up on this car. We got enough people up here. Dog! That's the dog!
The suspect quickly ran from the trees, jumped into a patrol car, and despite officers being nearby, no one took immediate action. The suspect put the car in drive and fled once again, reigniting the chase.
And weapons accessible in the cab. Any other vehicle dealing with them, block your doors.
One officer successfully deployed spike strips, causing the suspect to lose 2 tires shortly after. This significantly impacted the pursuit, as the suspect's ability to continue fleeing was severely compromised.
All right, everybody hold there. We need a canine up here. Mike, where you at? Pass Williamson. All right, he's breaking for the median, guys. He's breaking for the median. Breaking for the median. Everybody slow down. Don't ball up here.
It's underneath the the wires. Underneath the wires. In the median.
We got one thrown down on the ground.
Due to the deflated tires, the suspect was forced to come to a complete stop. He was arrested and taken into custody, facing multiple charges including armed burglary of a conveyance, escape, fleeing or attempting to elude law enforcement, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, grand theft firearm, grand theft motor vehicle, and driving while license suspended. The high-speed chase in Canadian County began as a routine traffic stop on I-40, when Andrew Sawyers, a Florida resident, was pulled over for speeding through a construction zone. During the stop, authorities noticed 2 empty beer bottles in the passenger seat. As the officer asked Sawyers to step out of the vehicle, the agent observed him slipping something into his jacket pocket.
No, don't you reach for it. Drop your hand right now. Oh, man. Have you lost your mind? On the ground. Oh, don't you touch it. Sir, I will kill you right now.
Sir, I just want to go home.
I will kill you. Get on the ground.
I want to go home.
Get on the ground.
Go home, sir.
Get on the ground. You go for it and I will shoot you dead.
I want to go home.
You're going to get tased. On the ground. Go, go, go!
Before the suspect got back into his vehicle, the officer deployed a taser in an attempt to subdue him, but it was unsuccessful. The suspect then accelerated, initiating a high-speed pursuit. The officer quickly gave chase as the suspect recklessly drove through the area, further endangering both himself and other drivers on the road. The pursuit intensified as the suspect attempted to evade capture at all costs.
46 headquarters, we're at 80 miles an hour. Stop here, 108. Headquarters, we're back at it. Still eastbound. Does he still have the gun or did he finish it? He finished it. Last couple of vehicles over there. Don't turn over to Canadian County.
The suspect was driving dangerously, weaving through traffic with numerous cars on the road, making it incredibly risky for everyone around. The troopers knew that they needed to stop him as quickly as possible to prevent a serious crash. However, despite their efforts, it wasn't going to be that easy. The suspect kept pushing the limits, trying to shake off the pursuing officers while continuing to drive at high speeds and with utter disregard for the safety of others.
Right. Up on the city, be advised, they tried to ram my vehicle. They missed me, but they tried to ram it.
49, don't put him into the way. They might cross through the barrier and hit somebody.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to get him up here on the other side.
In the next 5 minutes, not much changed. The suspect continued his reckless driving, dodging traffic, and maintaining his dangerous pace. But when the suspect finally took an exit after those tense 5 minutes, he made a huge mistake.
Take the exit to 132, Oklahoma City. Exit 132. Okay, they just crashed out. Just crashed out.
Let me see your hands! Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Let me see your hands! Hands on your head! Don't move!
As the suspect took the exit, he reached a point where he had to choose between a left or right turn. However, he was going so fast that he couldn't slow down in time, causing him to veer off the road. The suspect crashed into some trees. The suspect was taken to a hospital for treatment of his injuries. In addition to the handgun found in his jacket, agents also discovered 2 rifles. Now faces charges including eluding a police officer and weapon-related offenses. On November 1st, 2022, in Fort Smith, Arkansas State troopers engaged in a pursuit involving a truck towing a stolen trailer. Arkansas troopers are renowned for their pursuit skills, and suspects rarely manage to outmaneuver them, especially when hauling a trailer. But this case was far from ordinary. Let's dive in and see how this intense chase unfolded.
Yeah, they're trying to run. What? Pickup enclosed trailer? Yeah, they're running. Still on 45, traffic slot, speeds at 46 miles an hour.
The suspect began driving recklessly, weaving through traffic and showing complete disregard for the safety of other drivers on the road. The stolen trailer only added to the danger, creating a chaotic and hazardous situation for everyone nearby.
Hiram Walker. I'll have a chance up there with him having that trailer. He's all over the road. He will wreck out eventually. Just, I'm hoping that doesn't involve somebody else. What county know, depending on where we're going?
Then we're notifying them now.
71. I don't have eyes on him yet. It was a Chevy. That was a close one.
Despite their skill and persistence, the troopers eventually lost sight of the suspect. Forced to cancel the pursuit, they were left astonished by how the suspect managed to evade capture, even while towing a stolen trailer. The suspect seized the opportunity to overtake several vehicles, accelerating to high speeds and creating a gap. Unfortunately, the trooper was unable to maneuver past the same vehicles in time, allowing the suspect to gain enough distance to escape.